Okay, well, how much time does it really take to get in good shape? I'm not talking just healthy or fit. I'm talking getting up there a bit, like getting up in the top 1%, and not just the top 1% of those who don't work out. You know, the general population that just doesn't really care. Because most people, from what I've seen, especially in America, they don't really seem to care about their health and fitness, or maybe they just don't even want to think about it. They think it might be too hard, takes too much effort. And yeah, it's difficult and does take some effort, but it's well worth it. But, anyways, back to my point that I was trying to make. How much time does it really take? I see some people talking about how, other trainers that sell training programs online or whatnot talk about how it doesn't take that much time, how you can get in great shape just working out 20, 30 minutes a day, 3 or 4 days a week. Well, can you get in much better shape doing that? Yes, you can make a lot of progress. And honestly, for a beginner, that's probably exactly where you want to start. 20, 30 minutes a day, 3 or 4 times a week. If that's a big improvement on nothing for years and years, then yeah, that's phenomenal. If you can keep that going, that's great. That will definitely get you on the road to better strength, better health, better fitness, and a better overall life, without a doubt. Yet I was talking to a guy online just a little while ago. We weren't really arguing, but he was saying it doesn't really take that much time to get in really good shape. And I had to mention that, being a former professional athlete and someone who's been at this for a long time, I said, well, it takes a little bit of time. It's more than just a couple few hours a week. It's a fairly significant dedication. Maybe not so much every single day. I honestly don't think it takes more than 1 hour a day, but it will take 6 to 8 hours a week for months and even years to get in really good shape. Okay, that's just being real honest. It's a decent time commitment. I think it's a doable time commitment. I think it's something that just about anybody, no matter their schedule, can find time to do, and it's well worth to do. Now, this is a level of strength and fitness that is for non-professional athletes. If you're a professional athlete, it's completely different. You're training 6 to 8 hours a day. It's your job. You're going to get into a level of physical condition that's the average person who works a regular job, especially someone in their 40s, just isn't going to get to. Okay, we're not, like, as much as I love training calisthenics, acrobatics, gymnastics, I'm never going to be in the kind of shape that a competitive gymnast in the prime of their competitive year is going to get into. It's just not going to happen. Even if I dedicated my entire life to training for the rest of my life, like I didn't do anything else, just dedicated myself solely to becoming the best gymnast I probably could, yeah, it's not to happen. Not going to happen. But for someone looking to get in shape and coming from zero, say you're in your 40s and you're coming from zero, like you have zero athletic experience, zero fitness experience, you don't even know how much protein you need every day, you're not really drinking enough water, maybe you've got some bad vice habits like smoking or drinking or just eating bad food in general, yeah, it's going to take you a while. No joke. Now, can you make significant improvements in a couple few months? Absolutely. And but keep in mind those first couple few months, that's where you're just learning. You're just learning the process. You're in kindergarten. You're not even in kindergarten. You're in preschool. Okay, so you're just learning how to train. That's going to take some time too. That's going to take some time just in and of itself. Make no mistake about it. You're going to have to put in some time just learning how to do repetitions. Okay, you got to get those repetitions. You got to learn the movements. You got to learn how to do them well. That's going to take a little time, and that's okay. But during that time, you will absolutely increase your health and fitness, without a doubt. But to go from zero to being really ripped and muscular like a professional athlete, which the fitness industry, for some reasons, likes to parade around to people, thinking they can go from just someone who's been sitting around most of their life to looking like someone who's been training for decades, yeah, that's not going to happen. And when you see those before and after pictures that do look dramatic, almost every time, every single one of them, a trained eye like mine can absolutely tell that that is someone with significant athletic experience. Even if they're out of shape. Someone who's out of shape but has been an athlete before, or just an out of shape athlete, has a much different look than someone who's never done anything athletic before. It's much different. I've done it myself. It only took me about 10 weeks to go from a fat truck driver with a gut that jiggled and wobbled every time I was going over a bumpy road to being, lean and mean with some good abs and a muscular physique. It took me 10 weeks. Why? Because I'm a former professional athlete. I've been doing this stuff my whole life. I just gotten out of shape. Getting back into shape when you've been in shape before and just got out of shape is a lot easier and takes much less time than going to getting in shape for the very first time in your life. Just being honest. Is it well worth the process? Absolutely. You should absolutely do it. Everybody should do it. And all it takes is just getting started and sticking with it and following a good plan that's well balanced and keeping yourself from getting injured, which is kind of where someone like me comes in who can kind of coach you and teach you how to do it right, get you off to a good start. But anyways, I just wanted to share some of my thoughts on this because I've seen it going around the internet a little more lately. People trying to make like, oh, it just sounds so easy to get into the kind of condition of that of a professional athlete. No, going to that level takes time and commitment, not just every week. I mean, the weekly commitment time, 6 to 8 hours a week, that's not that much, that's doable, but it's going to take months and even years for someone going from zero. So keep that in mind, but you should absolutely do it. It's well worth it, like I keep saying throughout this whole video. Anyhow, that's it for now. We will talk later.